Hey y'all, what's up? Let's see. I know Scarab is streaming right now, but
Okay, I think I got it. I do. Hey, y'all, what's up? Let's see. I'm trying to get to the chat. How are y'all doing tonight? Sorry, I look a little wonky. I'm a little shiny too. I don't even wear makeup anymore. I don't care. Let's see. I just called in on Scarab Performances channel. I was a little like hyper, but yeah, no, that's just me. It was funny. Let's see. Bless it. If I could just get this to the freaking chat, I'd be good. I'd be golden. Stay golden, pony boy. Okay. Hey, Scott Balo. There you are. Okay. I got to get my partner on. Hey, Jams TV. What's up? I'm sorry. Somebody emailed me and was like, you know, please, call in on Scare Performance. So I was like, all right, I did. All right, I sent it. Hey, M Hobbs, what's up? Hey, Knight. I'm doing good, Water Bearer. How are you feeling today? I just washed my face. I need to put minerals on it. I use these minerals on my face because I'm trying to protect it.
Right.
Hey, what's up? So did you think I sounded like a crazy person when I called in?
I could barely hear you. His phone calls were coming through like shit.
Oh, nobody could hear me. I was trying to speak loudly.
I mean, I understood some of the stuff you said just because I've heard you say it before, but other people probably got it.
Do you think anybody heard me?
I don't know. I could have just been having trouble on my end. I really don't know.
Yeah. Oh well, I tried. What can I do?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So how's your day been?
It's all right.
Did you get the little lights?
Yeah, uh, you know, of those closet lights. Trying to set this fucking one up. It's got like magnets on it, but I got nothing to stick it on. Hmm.
Hey, frequency girl, how you feeling today? Water Bear says he's feeling righteousness. I like that. Oh,
Hey. Whatever.
and I just want y'all to know, like, I talk about like my faith in the Creator, and I do believe in Jesus and all that stuff. But like my best friend is a Buddhist. I mean, I'm going to accept like whatever you choose to believe. I'm not going to condemn you or tell you you're wrong or post pictures about you on the internet like some people. I'm not going to do that. Frequency girl said it's been a good day. See, I've ever since the last shift, like I felt pretty good, I guess. What about you, Scott Bailey? You look so cute tonight. You look like James Dean.
I actually feel in a pretty good mood. First, get this fucking thing. Okay.
Hey, Suso, what's up? You left Scare Performance to be here, you silver fox.
Shit. Be right back. Forgot the other device.
Okay. Been adjusting to this new timeline. I know I feel good. Do you feel better, Suso? Because I feel really good. Things have been going well. I mean, I haven't felt as aggravated. I feel like a lightness and like really hopeful. Good things are coming together.
Almost just walked in the fucking door.
Maybe maybe all the bad stuff is leaving through your sickness. Maybe it's getting rid of. Suso was saying, I'm fifth time in my life that I've been sick, but I'm in great spirit.
Oh, yeah. He was saying he was sick the other day, but never got sick before in, like, I don't know, years or something? 5 years?
Yeah. Yeah. Poor thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
Water Bear says, I'm very stoned.
Sweet.
Hey, Candy Cupcakes. What's up, girl? Hey, send me that lady's email, if you will. Because she said to email her, but I don't have it.
Who are you talking to?
Candied Cupcakes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even realize this thing is sticky.
Suso said, yes, it's similar to the event on 2015, but not as intense or exciting. I don't know, like whenever I try to pull energy and make a connection outside of this place, like I feel like really strong, like really energetic. I'm kind of hyper today. Good stuff. Sometimes, things have, if we shift or something, I feel really bad. And I haven't had that experience. I'm going to be searching Bibles and scriptures for days looking for that. I know I am. You know that was in there.
I know that was in there, and I never read the fucking thing. I'm telling you, this shit's goofy.
It's Svetlana. Holy shit. I'm going to
She's
send you a
back.
link. Thank
What's up,
God.
Svet?
Girl, I've been trying to contact you for days. Svetlana's my boo. Besides you, Scotty,
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're just, like a given. Let's see.
Yeah, I texted her
I
today,
sent
and
you
I
a
was
link.
like, hey, where are you at? I was like, Martha's worried about you. She was like, I was
I
just
am.
She was like, I'm just detoxing from technology.
That is so funny because my friend Frankie texted me. I think she texted me back, and then my friend Frankie texted me the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, I'm taking a break from technology right now."
Cool. Come on, work. Oh, goody, worked. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Better than no light at all, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, somebody had messaged me and asked me to go on that show and call in, so I did. My dogs were barking. I had to shut the door. Oops. I didn't know I had to mute myself. I've never used like conferencing for YouTube before.
Man. Well, I fucked that up. Get back down there. Uh-oh.
Yay!
Hoorah.
It's
Good evening,
Superwoman.
my favorite people.
Hello.
Good evening, Mandela affected community. My Mandela affected family. Like Yuna Monday.
How you guys been doing?
Not too bad.
I've been trying to get the message out there. I'm trying to like get to as many channels as I can. That's my new tactic. Get them to have me on. I think you should do it too.
I'm trying. Well, I took a break. I just, lately
Yeah.
I was like getting on live streams and I was getting so upset and so pissed off, and our emotional state is very important. So I just decided, it's a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
Before I forget, Svet, that the other night when you were on here, I texted Ashley and I was like, I don't know, I was just saying, I wish you guys could get along, blah blah blah, and she was like, you know what, maybe one of these days, she basically wants to like stream with you and just talk to you and like not to even fight. She was like, she said like I don't like to hold grudges against people, blah blah blah. She basically wants to be friends.
Cool. I mean, I have nothing against her personally.
Yeah.
I just want her to open up to our information. That's all.
Yeah.
And I'm not the one who attacked her. She was attacking me.
Yeah.
It's like a. Yeah. I just
see. That's the thing. I mean, you were just putting the information that you're getting out there, and it offended her sense of what this is and her religion or whatever.
That was not
and
my intent to offend.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
the
right.
thing is, it's actually how to explain this. I have nothing personally against her, but the things she maintain in her body and she listen to them, they're not good. I'm saying we all infected in this realm.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I'm saying, we all get possessed.
Yeah.
And it's a four forms. It can be jealousy, it can be envy, it can be lust. That's a four forms, which is we all just open your mind.
We're all
and
fucked up.
Look it up, yeah.
It's like the 7 deadly sins are really entities that are bothering you.
Exactly, it's entities. It's not something imaginary, and they're transmitting inside your head. They're transmitting thoughts into your head, and you act on them or not act on them. It's like if you're the one who is in control of your emotions, that's very important. It's like we're the ones supposed to be in control of our emotions. Don't act on them as much as we do.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm gonna try very hard to stop being a dick to people like Wendy and stuff, because after I say mean things, then I feel bad about it, even though she's very obnoxious and all that shit. It's like nothing is gonna get solved by me being an asshole. So
see, the reason why you react on people like her, you actually feel the entities inside of her, and we are not supporters of those entities.
yeah.
They are deadly to us. That's why we're reacting on them. But what you can do if this particular lady prefer to be a bag for the demons, what can you do with it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You cannot fight for her. She's supposed to be the one who is in control of this body. And if she's not there, I'm sorry. That's what we
Yeah,
feel.
I don't know.
That's how it's like the vibration of opposite of us will cause reaction.
Okay.
I'm here like a tuning fork. I'm projecting certain vibration over here. I'm like a tuning fork. And everybody who is in tone with me would be agreeing with me. Everybody who complete opposite of me would react on me. So nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And on top of everything, I'm not gonna lie for popularity. It's not about
Right.
that, because I am after real people, not people, real spirits.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can do is just post some information, and we all should be on the same page. That's the only thing I can do. The rest of
Yeah.
it's individual's job to do everything.
And that's the thing too. Like you just have to keep working at it. I think. I'm not perfect. Like I do some fucked up shit in my life, but I sit there and try. I really try to like. Sometimes I'll just pop off on people or something like that, and I really try to, realize and see it for what it is, and say, you know what, I'm not going to react to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And if
just
you give
try.
yourself a small time delay, like for example, something triggered you really badly, give yourself small time delay, because if you react straight away, you usually make mistakes. If you give yourself like, well, I'm not going to react today, I'll just sleep it off and think about it tomorrow, it changes everything. It's
I've
like
been
you separate
stopping.
yourself a little bit from situation, and yeah,
I've been stopping and I count to 10
and stuff
before I
like
say
that too.
something. I'm just like 1, 2, 3. Like if it's something, and I'm like, you know what, it's not worth it.
No.
So
In the end, it's their purpose to keep us in the game at any means. The more emotions anything would be able to withdraw from you, the more interest, even YouTubing, like 8 hours a day to be on YouTube, like I was lately, that's not healthy.
No.
That is already too much. It's addiction. It's
Yeah, it
literally
is.
addiction. It's like I was trying to stay away from the phone. It's very, very hard.
Mm-hmm. You don't know what to do with yourself. You're like fumbling around with your hands. You're like looking in your pockets for something, just something
Yeah,
to do.
it's
It's
literally,
sick.
it's fucked up. It's addiction.
Yeah.
Mhm. On top of everything right now, because we know what reality is, everything is boring. I can't watch movies. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, once you know it's not entertainment, it's like it's very hard to sit there and enjoy it for anything but uh you know, looking for propaganda in it. And
and
that's
you
not
see
very
it
fun.
whole bunch of propaganda in it. Yes,
Yeah.
it's like communicated with people. It's also out of an equation. I mean, what else are we supposed to do here, huh?
Exactly. You can only play with yourself so many times a day. Ooh, did I say that out loud?
you're wasting your energy.
I'm hurting
Don't
my sperm molecules.
you are? I'm just sit there and like let it build up for about a month.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's what I do. It pisses my husband off, but I don't care. I'm like, no, I'm trying to attain another level of enlightenment. I'm sorry,
Uh, I
but
actually, I actually think abstain is not exactly the way to do it. I think it's like it's all
really,
connected. We should use our body as instrument.
yeah.
You know,
It's an
it's
amusement
it's an
park.
instrument. And the only bad thing about sex is actually children.
Amen to that.
No, I'm dead serious. I love my kids to death, I would say, but I'm sorry. The idea of it is just not pure. Just providing body for our spirits to keep them in this jail.
Yeah.
I always had a weird feeling about like having kids. I mean, one of the many reasons why I never did. Just because like something felt off of that, and I'm not saying anything about anybody who has had kids, because I mean I like kids, they're great and all that, but it's like I don't know, I can't take care of myself. That's the main thing. So how the fuck am I going to take care of a kid? But yeah.
No, you've probably been hurt so much in past lives. You just took memory of being hurt to this life. That's why you connected to your kids like you connected to would be connected to your children.
Yeah.
They've been killing your kids over and over again, and you just couldn't handle this lifetime anymore. It's actually happened to volunteers. I'm a first wave volunteer, and the second and third wave volunteers they already didn't have kids. At least not as widely like first wave. They all
Mm-hmm.
got fooled over here, and the next waves they were much smarter.
Yeah, see, I've noticed a lot of like Generation Xers, like the older ones, like just they couple up and they just don't have kids.
Mhm.
You know, I had to have kids. I mean, I wanted to babies so bad. I just had like baby fever. I just threw my birth control away one day.
Jesus Christ, Martha.
I wanted that little baby, and I was like using because I was Catholic at the time. I was using like the rhythm method to get pregnant, and my husband I mean he was like, oh my god, but I don't
Well,
know. I wanted my kids.
that is just deprogramming. It worked.
Yeah,
It
I mean I
sure
was like
did.
25. That was a long time
And it's
ago.
like when everybody else get married around you, start having kids, and you feel like not normal anymore. That's what
Yeah,
got to me.
well, I just wanted to have a little baby because they're so adorable. I mean, they just even now, like little babies, I'm like, ah, I'm like, oh, you had a baby, and I'll crochet shit for people, and they're just so
I don't know.
sweet to me.
It would probably gonna sound really mean, but
Yeah,
lately I'm looking at the babies. They look weird, man.
it's the vaccination programs and people like just handing them a smartphone, and you know what I
I
mean?
don't know. It's just like I can see creatures shifting and stuff in their strollers, flicking their tongues like they're snakes. I mean, seriously, it's just like, what the fuck is going
That's
on?
funny.
No, seriously, it's like
I
all
I know you're
entities,
serious, but it's funny.
all entities from those fallen universes with collapsing, right? They going over here and they jump into the soonest bodies available. That's why they look so
Ugh.
weird.
Shit,
Scary
have you
time to
seen
have
those?
baby. I gotta tell you that.
Have you seen
Yeah.
those like snake babies? You know what? I'm gonna find some fucking clips. I'll be right back.
That's what I'm saying.
They look fucking crazy.
We have some very controversial hangouts over here, right?
Yes,
Today
we
we're
do.
discussing people babies.
Today we discuss ugly human babies.
Oh, you know what I would love to see? Svetlana and our buddy, Wendy. Have you ever heard of what is
Oh,
that
that would be the
woman's name?
best.
Wendy Mitchell.
Yeah.
Is that the one what talking about the Bible stuff and blah blah blah?
Yeah. And she thinks we're in a cult and things like that.
We in the cult? Oh my god! I already can see where it's gonna go.
That
You
would
would
be
blow that
epic.
you would blow that lady's mind like wide apart. I don't know if
she
she'd ever recover.
she's not gonna be able to handle me.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
I'm trying to get on her show.
See, the whole thing is like I could listen to
Actually, Marta, you
you.
can totally like if she's like I think she is.
Yeah.
you can totally, you're gonna do her really good. I even gonna watch it and laugh at it.
I mean, she needs to see that, you could be affected and be a good person. I mean, she thinks like we're all evil, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure what she thinks. She thinks we're
No,
all being deceived by Satan.
see, the most likely possibility is she is not exactly inside the body. It's something else in it to create whatever it's creating in our Mandela affected community, to create this distraction, to create these emotions what we're experiencing. She might be just for that purpose to keep us in the game this way.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah, to rope in
difference.
the Christian.
If it's triggered your feelings that much and it's so many of you experiencing same feelings, I gotta tell you that demon what inside of her, or it's several demons, damn, they're good.
I know,
I'm
because
t-
whenever she even speaks, Scott's like, oh, like
I
just
get
oh, like
so
oh my god, what?
angry.
And he was like, call her a cunt, do this, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
You, uh, what you do actually, Scotty, you literally reacting on opposite vibration. It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's seriously, I can't control it at all.
Well, the only thing is just don't watch her. Why give them attention? They all after our attention in the end.
I sometimes like to torture myself for some reason.
Oh, we're addicted to torture, and we're
Yeah, I guess
addicted to
so.
bad news. We're addicted to catastrophes because we've been entrained to do that. It's all whole reality is based on this horrible stuff.
Yeah. I posted two things, by the way. There's a difference though, Martha, like with her, because she thinks she has all the answers and is such a know-it-all on the Bible and stuff. Like that's such a huge turnoff. But I could listen to like you or Ashley talk about stuff in the Bible and like actually want to learn more. But it makes me want to burn all Bibles.
Yeah, she's using it the way that some organized religions use it to make you
Mm-hmm.
feel shameful, which is
Yeah.
not right. I mean, there are beautiful things in there that can uplift you, and make you realize that this place isn't real. It's
Oh,
all in your
Marta,
perception. Hmm.
Marta, you know Bible pretty well. Is it anything in the Bible saying about stars not leaving this realm or stop giving light to this realm? Something like that should be in the end somewhere.
About the stars that when they stop shining.
Something like that should be there, I think. I never read the Bible, but it makes sense to me because when we leave, it's gonna be no light from stars, and this realm is fucked.
Yeah, it's like the stars will fall from the sky. I'm gonna have to look for it.
Oh right, because it's gonna be really complicated for me if I'm gonna look for that stuff myself. I'm not into Bible much.
Look, I got mine right here. It's like it's my buddy. But the one I have, it's got the Hebrew, Greek, and English, and they're all next to each other, so you can see what it's really saying. Because, like, if you read it in English, English is such a corrupted language, you lose the meaning. But when you like see what it's saying, and then you look over at the original writings, it carries a different meaning. And then with the Hebrew, you can sit there and go online and pick the letters apart, and like each character within the letter means different things. And then you can go a step further and use
Yeah,
numerology.
it's pretty much
I mean, it's like coded.
numbers, letters, and words and languages. It's all math and it's all language of the matrix. So yeah, it does make sense. But on the other hand, the reason why I didn't read Bible, it's like pretty much everything in the Bible is very and extremely important. You don't have to read it because here, it's in air, and it's been passed from mouth to mouth over centuries. So we all
That's
heard it
true.
and we all know you don't need this fucking book.
You really don't, because it exists inside of you. I mean, that
That,
message
yes. Yes.
It's there. You know, you really don't,
Oh,
you know.
now probably Christian people.
I know they're going to be like,
I
what?
hope they not hear this now. I'm sorry, but can't help it sometimes.
And that's the thing. I mean, the thing, you know, could be changing. And if it is, I mean, the things that I read and the messages I got, especially when I was in prison and that's all I had, those still live inside of me. I know I made a connection and that's all I need. It doesn't really matter what it says in this translation, you know, opposed to the next. Like all that argument is just something to divide people. You know, stupid. Stupid infighting. Hate that stuff.
Yeah. I got some exciting news.
All right.
Oh.
I'll be going to you know that guy Case from Everyday Masters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be going to see him next week. He's going to happen to be in Brooklyn from the 15th to the 18th, and I just happened to one of his videos popped up, and I watch him from time to time, but like I don't make it like a priority to hunt down all his videos or whatever. But long story short, I went on one of his today, and he was talking about the thing he does with the reconnecting to whatever the fuck, the energy field or something, and I put a message in. I was like, "Are you gonna be in the New Jersey, New York area anytime soon?" Because I was like, "I think I've put this off long enough." And he's like, "Yeah, I'll be there next week." I was like, "Sweet."
Actually, I was on his channel posting every time. Do you see Mandela effect? Do you see Mandela effect? Do you see Mandela effect? Until
Oh
he
yeah, he
finally
does.
posted something about Mandela effect, and then I finally shut up because I was like, if he got a lot of good inside information on his channel. I was like, it's not possible he can't see Mandela effect, and finally, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't really talk about it that much, but yeah, he has brought it up like a few times.
Because see, if you wanna make money on your channel, you cannot do what I'm doing. Okay, nobody repeat what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's very
No.
unpopular.
Well, that's the thing, and it's not about money. You know, people have asked me, like, where's your PayPal? Where's your Super Chat? I'm like, you know?
Super Chat you cannot have until you have 1,000 subscribers. And because we're in the Matrix, the major players gonna be always cut off from the reaching comfortable zone. So we have to kind of deal with that stuff. Actually, I have nothing against money. I receive $100 from my subscribers. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, that's good. Awesome.
Really?
Yes, it helped me a lot. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really difficult months for me. It was. So yeah.
Scotty Pat, post her PayPal link again.
Okay.
I need to just put it in my description and be like, hey, you want getting money?
Idea.
Here you go. And it'll really go to Svetlana. Fuck it. You need cigarettes.
We can't exactly
this place
function
sucks.
without money right now. I mean, I actually I do not like money. I think they're evil. But when you have kids and we still need to put food on the table and we need to buy clothes and shoes and stuff like that, you know.
You see, mine are a bit older, and my oldest daughter works, and like she ended up buying like a lot of her own stuff. Like I don't really buy her clothes. We were able to like have some room on a credit card, and we're like just spend $150 each on whatever you need for school. Like I was like, we'll pay for it when you're gone. Pay for it later. Fuck it, just be in debt.
Damn right.
You know. It's like magic money that I don't really have. I'm hoping the system will break down and then I won't owe anything.
The funny thing is everybody who have money, they're doing nothing to get those money. It's all rigged. Like I'm walking around Santa Barbara, like looking at the businesses. The rent on the main street, on the State Street, the business is like $30,000 a month. And I'm looking how many people going in, how many people going out, and how much they buying. The business model does not work. It's all fake. People who have money, they just have money because they Matrix minions. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just because when you look at like everybody that has these huge mansions and shit, they'd all have to be lawyers or doctors to afford that shit.
Yeah, because by posting laws, by putting limitations on the spirits, we cannot handle limitations. So by doing that, you're sucking a whole bunch of energy from all of us. By just posting these laws. That's how you got supported by fucking Matrix. Fucking assholes. So 666, the thing, it's actually the money. Who has more money, the worse asshole they are. You know, simple as that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
there's
can
something about it.
judge people by the money. More money, worse people.
Oh yeah. And
Because
it's true. I mean, like
in a
they're just
system where is
horrible.
everything controlled, every step of everything is controlled. That's not a coincidence when some people have a lot of money and a lot of freedoms, and others have nothing, and struggling and being hurt all their lives. You know.
Scott, do you think those frog babies are real?
Honestly, I don't know. Like it could be CGI. I've never seen one in person, but boy, are they creepy looking.
He posted links to like frog babies.
You should
It's
play them.
actually
They're
very,
ugly.
very, very, very possible. You have no idea how many entities is in other dimensions, and how many dimensions is out there, and how many. Yeah, for example, entity came from another, like Mantis. Like some humans looks like insectoids, and they also smarter. That's a special entities inside, which looks like a Mantis, and they did have their own place to live, and it's collapsed. So now they're here. Oh my god!
What is that? Is that really a baby? Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Or whatever. I'm gonna
It's just
post.
like, oh, look at it.
Here's
Ah,
Svetlana's channel, or to one of her videos, because Glenn didn't have the channel. So
Like, look it up at those Zika babies. I mean, what is that? I mean,
look at this thing. That poor tortured little soul. That's what it looks like. Is
look at its eyes. It's so creepy.
dude? It doesn't have a skull.
Yeah.
They're
Gross.
saying it's not real. Who knows? Probably that makes me think it is real.
Yeah, exactly. The brain looks like Jello.
that is so creepy.
It's creepy. It's even creepier than that weird rat-tailed maggot or whatever it was.
Yeah.
What is the red tail maggot?
you got to find the rat-tailed maggot again.
What was it under?
I don't remember. I know that was freaking awesome. Look at that shit.
Oh my god! I received $20.
Look, y'all. She got superpower.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you. I just missed it. Who sent it? And I don't have yeah. If I touch something, I'm probably gonna lose a live stream. So I'm not gonna touch anything. Thank you. Thank you for $20.
Oh, somebody sent you $20?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, and I put it in the description. I put in the description of the video, and it's in the chat. So,
Marta, on this video, whatever you see, every single one of us on the chat right now can do it.
everybody needs to try this at home. It's just a pin. Isn't it a piece of aluminum foil you folded like 4 times and made into an umbrella?
Yep. And it's like when you're not filming, it works even better because when you're filming,
Yeah.
you just nervous or something. It just doesn't work as good. But without it, you just can turn this way, our way. It's like you can almost float it from the top of the needle. It's awesome. You should
I
all
was
try it.
talking I was talking to Pegs about this because she was saying something about like she would like to try it, but she's like, I don't have any kind of abilities. I was like, look, I tried this like long before I was affected, and I was able to do it. And you know how fucking doubtful I am about myself. If I can do it, absolutely anybody can.
Anybody can do it. Totally.
And I did it with a fucking a
It's just
clear
like
mixing bowl over it, and there was no air getting in.
you imagine the energy in between your hands and hold this ball. But you have to remember this ball is kind of pulsating. It's not always same size. So you have to feel
Pulsating
that.
balls.
Yeah, so when you're playing around this foil thing, so you have to feel it when you're in contact with the foil itself. And you'll be able to feel it because this ball, you can actually literally feel it, this ball of energy. And plus, use your imagination. It's actually really, really, really helpful.
Oh, Overprotected is here. I didn't get to talk about her yet. I found her today, and she looks very familiar to me. And I sent her a link to her channel to Poppy, and Poppy said that thinks this is about art. So hello, everybody! Click on her icon there and go subscribe.
Oh, cool. Now, let's see. I'll do it right now.
Is anybody having problems like I do with something changing passwords to your email addresses, to your PayPal,
Yes.
and other stuff?
Yes, like my passwords don't work. I'm having to reset them constantly. I thought it was just like maybe something was in my computer. Like I couldn't figure it out because I keep like this list of like passwords and stuff. Like it's like, and a lot of them aren't working. And I'm
That
like,
is
did you
just,
change that? My husband's like, no.
I'm sick and tired of that stuff.
I pretty much use the same passwords for everything. So, I mean, I do have trouble every once in a while, but I don't even check my email anymore, really. So,
No, I was I was trying to send my son back to school because my boyfriend doesn't want him to be at home. So, and I had problem to send him back in because password didn't work, and
ugh,
I had to recreate another email and do all kind of stuff.
it's so
Instead of
annoying.
15 minutes, it took 2.5 hours. It was awful.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that always the way?
What?
I'm sorry. I just saying, isn't that always the way? Like something like that should take a minute or two ends up taking a few hours. Like
Yes.
computers drive me crazy.
They just, like lately specifically, the computer system is so advanced already. They can read your mind. They can read your thoughts. We should be able to interact with technologies right now without pressing fucking buttons. Because the way they act with me, like on live streams, when I'm trying to type, they know what I can't spell stuff and I'm using voice to text. Every single time when I need this option, and I do have iPhone, it's always supposed to be there. It's just gone.
Wow,
That's what they're able to do. You know?
it's crazy.
And the reason I'm talking about it is just because some of the technologies they're working against us instead of with us, instead of for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah. It's sitting there manipulating us and
Yeah, it's like they
no.
designed to make us pissed off, uh, withdraw our energy as much as possible. Also, you know.
Well, yeah, and just be zombies. It's like the zombie apocalypse when you're in public. People are just like running into each other because they're staring at their phones. They don't even pay attention to, like, they'll sit there and eat dinner and just be on their phones and not even talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's
not the
fucked
worst part.
up.
When you start talking to them, they're not able to talk to any other subjects besides what acceptable in this realm. That's the scariest part.
Yeah.
That's when you see how many actually real people out there. It's scary.
I was at work the other day and I asked one of the other saute cooks, I was like, so what do you think of reality? Do you think it's solid and concrete or do you think it's fluid? And he was just like, whoa. He was like, whoa, man, I don't that's a big question. Like, I don't know. It was just funny. I mean, I like asking people shit like that, just see what they say. Every once in a while
Yeah.
you'll meet somebody
Most
who can talk to you about it though. But
it's rare.
Uh, very rare.
very
I'm just
rare.
was thinking. It's just a thought. What if because we are rogue players who actually woke up and we don't want to be in this fucking game anymore? Do you think it's gonna be harmful to the game if we're just gonna walk around and tell everybody who we see, do you know what you are in the game, in the video even?
So are you saying, do you think it would break the matrix if we did stuff like that? Or
Each one of us, yes. At
yeah,
least it's gonna set
probably.
up. It's gonna set up such ripples because each one of those entities you speaking to and telling them what they in the game, they're supposed to generate some kind of thought process going on there, or some kind of emotional response towards you. So it would set up some ripples.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I said something to my boss about it the other day, like one of my bosses, and he got really like heated. He was like, "Oh no!" And I was like, "Listen," I was like, "You can't sit there and tell me that what I do and don't remember." Because I asked him questions and he got them all right. He brought it up though, because he'd already heard about it. So I was like, "Oh, let me ask you some questions."
Hmm.
So, and then he got them all right. And then I asked him, "Well, look it up on your phone. You got the world at your fingertips." And he was like trying to explain it away. And I was like, I have respect for you, man. I was like, it was just, I was just talking. I was like, but look into it, when you have some spare time. I mean, what can
Yeah,
you
gotta
do?
look into it.
I think when you see reaction like that, Martha, it's already a little bit
Yeah,
too late in the game.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we
Maybe for that.
already filtered out what's going, which one's gonna make it, which one is not. You
What if
know.
we only did it with young people, like teenagers?
I
Because they're still
actually
pliable.
I actually walk on the street and I literally tell people, "Do you know you're in a video game?"
Really? Oh my
Fuck
God.
yeah.
I can do
Uh,
it.
Martha, I live in a mental building. I'm done with this game. What I have to lose, right? The
Yeah, with a
freedom when I have
dragon
Mm-hmm.
nothing
next
else to
door.
lose.
Glenn says
They
every
think I'm
pro
crazy
every
anyway,
program
just
has a
because I have an
failsafe.
accent.
Yeah, that's true. That's so silly. It would be better if you were in a port city, like in New Orleans. There's people from all over the world there, and so it's like normal, to talk to people who are from Israel, people who are from the Middle East, or just wherever, Greece. I mean, I've met people from India, like just all kinds of. There's all kinds of accents, like a melting pot. It's really nice. No, but Glenn
Actually,
Mink says every program has a failsafe, and in this one, we are the primary target. If we weren't gaining the advantage, there wouldn't be as much opposition.
oh yeah,
You think that's true?
absolutely true. It's like everything is 180 degrees in this reality, and this reality is soon if you pop in, everything and everyone telling you you are nothing. You are nothing. You are small. What do you think about yourself? That means you are extremely powerful.
That's right.
Another indicator why all those entities hiding from you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
that
bad things
also means
happen
you
to
are
us.
such a powerful thing, but they raping you, but they have to hide themselves so well from you. I'm telling you, it's like the realizations what we actually got. That's
Yeah.
what's coming from that, you know.
And see, that's the thing. Like, even if you look at it from like a Bible standpoint, even if you read the Bible and things like that, and you believe in that, you could say, God created us in His image and likeness. Therefore, we are a piece of Him. Therefore, we're creators too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when anybody telling you we like animals, no
No.
way, no way. And I also think majority of us who is Mandela affected not positive, negative. Majority of us. That's another factor. That's why they liked our blood so much. We know monkeys.
Yeah.
I was
I'm not
hoping.
RH negative. My
I was
mom was, but not me. She had to get like blood transfusions or some kind of like treatment.
You don't know right now, Marta, because
Yeah.
it's been also like my blood was in Sagittarius. I was a universal donor, and I'm a universal donor here too. And my blood from positive changed to negative. So we've been
Really?
hidden. We've been hidden from that stuff too. You know.
Well, see,
But
that's another thing. I thought I was AB positive, and it turns out I was A positive. I found out a few years ago, and I had forgotten about it. But Joe was like, "No, remember?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do remember." I don't know. Maybe somebody just told me that. I don't know. Maybe my mom told me, and then that's what I believed. But I don't know.
I don't know. When I got to the United States and I was pregnant with my first child in the US, they took my blood straight away. They took his blood straight away. They just did all of that. And later I found out you actually have to request that. So it's been done without request or anything. It's just like, like it's supposed to be that way.
See, that's messed up. That's
Oh
messed
no,
up.
Yeah, it is.
I was afraid of hospitals all my life because really messed up things going on there. It's not in a physical way. A really messed up thing in a spiritual way over there. It's like a abnormal ciphering energy centers over there. They just cipher the energy, and it's awful. It's awful. Fuck you, doctors.
Damn
Yes.
right.
Eat some vegetables. Like, pray to your food if you're going to even eat. I like to eat though.
Did you ever find out if you have a white rose system near you?
No, I looked it up, and the only one I could find was in New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll have to send you some.
Oh, did you notice how reality is shrinking so much?
Oh, yeah.
My mountains getting closer and closer to me.
Yeah, and like the airplanes, you look up at them and they really just don't seem that far away. There's a guy on
They're
YouTube that
not.
posts about it. And like trees and stuff, like the perspective is just,
Mm-hmm.
it's just odd.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
shit.
before it was actually maintained pretty well, and everything was moving and was done accordingly. Right now, it's just breaking down. That's why we see these abnormalities going on. And it's like
Listen,
if I try to walk from one street to another street, it's just pretty much not possible. It's like you can't walk in straight lines over here. It's not allowed
yeah.
by reality for some reason. It's probably shrunk so much. I don't know.
Listen to this. Overprotected's asking, does anyone have live chats say negative things directed at you or weird comments? Then you go to the channels and their videos are like psychic to you.
The thing I
Yeah.
don't like to see on the channels, what I'm experiencing so much lately, when it's a rotating image of the tunnel. It's
Oh,
rotating
Oh,
image
yeah.
of the tunnel. It has a really deep meaning in our psyche and subconscious. I do not like that.
Yeah. What is the meaning of it, though?
Ah, well, when they reincarnate you, when you get to this realm, when you get born into this realm, you're going through this tunnel, and it's like rotating tunnel, and you go through. That's what it is, and
Yes, yeah.
they programming you. They programming you by light flashes, by these images. That's what it is.
So that way, when you die and you see it, you go, "Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go."
Yes.
I'm hoping we can't be reincarnated at this point.
yeah, fuck that.
Yes.
No more. Done.
No more.
I would rather be a ghost. I don't know. I would rather just like hang out there and just not go and just like resist.
Yeah, you don't want to be ghost either, Martha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
guess
might be a
so.
different kind of hell.
It's like every level of this place is pretty much shitty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like layers and layers and layers. In one of my dreams, I was in some kind of sub universe where it was a whole bunch of young people who passed away not long time ago, and they were just hanging out there. They had apartments, they were partying, but they did know they died. So there is stuff like that going on. I'm not sure what was that exactly, but I've been in that dream twice, so it must be real.
Oh, Scotty, tell Svetlana about like your dream where you woke up and you saw the couch and everything.
I was I don't know, the last couple weeks I've been like fighting sleep, and then like there's like that moment right between being awake and falling asleep, um with my eyes closed too. I like was transported to like a different place. I was in a living room somewhere, and I could like it was clear too. It wasn't like a fuzzy. Well, I mean, the room overall was like not too crystal clear, but like I could like if I focused in on the couch, I could see the couch very clearly. I could see that it was like a long, um, like the living room itself was like a long room. It was kind of wide. I could see a flower pot and the floor and everything. So, but then like it's very odd the way like it was like because I would really think I'm there, but then like it it comes to that moment when you realize like, well, wait, no, this isn't where you are, and then like I realize I'm on my front porch, and it's like a very quick instant you're like back in your body. I don't know, it was a whole thing, but Poppy said she's like seen it too.
That's how you do it, actually. That magical moment before you just fall asleep, when you actually already separated from your body,
Uh huh.
you've been able to cross to another dimension.
Okay.
It's it can be another dimension, or it can be different place over here also.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like I think I'm gonna try to do
And
that more than
and
anything
also
because
this
it's
kind
like
of
I'm the
state
only
when
thing I'm
you
good at.
completely I'm sorry. This state when you completely relax and you're about to fall asleep, then when you're receiving answers from the field I was talking about, from the field of truth, then
Mm-hmm.
when you get these aga moments, you had this question like all your life and you finally got it, and it's just like, wow, Eureka. That's that's how you get your information.
I'm gonna work on that more then.
Hmm. Where is Marta?
I don't know. You there, Martha? Oh shit, this thing's gonna fucking die again. I hate this fucking phone. Thing was fully
No,
charged
I'm still
10
here.
minutes ago.
I just had to go to the bathroom.
Well,
So I just muted my
we kind of
microphone.
lost you in the process.
I was listening, but I just, I muted it so nobody could hear me.
Mhm.
devices. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was weird, huh? With his dream, and I don't know.
What was weird, Marta?
With Scotty's dream, like he was, he could see like another. I thought maybe he could see another layer of reality.
Oh no, that's how you get to other places. That's how like you said your husband actually been used in like a super soldier. That's how it's done too. It's like if you super soldier, you're gonna have like normal life over here. You're gonna have wife and kids, but
Yeah.
before you fall asleep, they're literally pulling you out and you go on missions. And it
You see, and he
happens.
gets paralyzed. He gets
Well,
paralyzed.
yeah, your body can't move because that's safest way to do it right now. You can't operate your body because you're operating in other bodies in other realities.
And see, like he always has a phone in his pocket, and then it'll ring, and he answers the phone, and then he gets instructions.
Yeah.
And they make him feel like if he doesn't do it, like we're under a threat.
Well, it's a deep programming. Yeah.
And see,
If you want to know,
that's why he gets upset.
yeah, everybody on the chat, if you want to know more about these projects and super soldiers and cloning and how it's all been done, you can check it out. Ag Teles channel.
He is awesome, y'all. Oh my goodness, I watch
Yeah.
him all the time, and it's a lot of information. The guy just like, I mean, he can just keep going. He could probably stream for like 10 hours straight and not run out of things to talk about. You know?
Marta, you can do it too. Some of yours is like
Yeah, some of
you're
my shit's
almost there.
way too long.
Hey, I want to show you guys something real quick. Hopefully, you'll be able to see it.
Okay, let me see.
Okay. Can you see that good?
Yeah, Elvis. That's
Do,
Fat Elvis from the 70s.
do you see his lip?
Yeah.
He doesn't do that anymore, apparently.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
He got fixed.
Yeah, he's not even fat anymore.
Cool.
He's like barely chubby. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, at least we figure out to sell your soul, not a great idea.
No.
Even if you think you hear you live only once, it's still not a good idea.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
No, because you still have to pay the piper in the end.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like they're probably in a worse hell than we are. I mean,
Yes.
they have to change their sex. They have to eat duty and whatever other weird shit they got to do.
And then a lot of the women are nothing but like sex toys for the elite, and even the men, they'll sit there and like, have them do these horrible things so they can have something to hold over their head. And
I mean, like especially right now, we all know that, right? What this stuff is going on.
yeah.
Why in hell I would listen somebody who is like that? Why would they follow somebody who is like that? Why would they follow laws produced by people like that? Why
Yeah.
would they go to the doctor offices who doing stuff like that? Why would they send my children to the college where is professors doing stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Oh, I'm just, you know. It's like from any position, how it's even possible to do stuff like that? It just Can't fucking even imagine.
Unbelievable. I'll be right back again.
Okay. How many devices does he have? He's like, I gotta use another one. I gotta use another one.
I just hoping mine wouldn't break.
No. I use a cheap phone too. Like I don't have like, a brand name phone. It's like Blue or whatever. They're like $100. Sometimes you can get them for a lot cheaper. And then I just put my card in it, I mean, it's crazy. My mom bought my daughter a phone and like a few years ago. And I mean, she paid like $500 or something for the phone. And I was just like, what? I was like, you shouldn't do that, I was like, she can get something else. But she insisted. It was just crazy to me.
My phone is actually pretty expensive too. It's
Yeah.
I had to buy my phone from the provider because that's the only provider who gives me Wi-Fi unlimited over here for $60 a month.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Wi-Fi in the house, but I do have Wi-Fi on the phone.
Yeah. You see, mine, I mean, I just sit there and connect to my computer. Like when I'm out and about, I don't have any Wi-Fi because it bothers me. So I just don't even have that service on my phone. It makes it cheap.
See, I keep my phone on the balcony all the time. I don't
Yeah.
even take it with me. Unless I'm traveling and using GPS. Otherwise, and people like really angry at me because it's considered if you have kids, you have to have phone 24/7 on you. They can fuck themselves.
They didn't when I was a kid. We didn't blow up.
I had police come over to my house and telling me that I have to have phone on me 24/7 because I have kids.
What?
Are you serious? Oh my God.
That's fucking retarded.
That's really terrible. That way they can track what you're doing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason. Because like my phone, I don't even like have any GPS programs or anything on there. And in the morning sometimes I'll look and Google will pop up and say, the traffic's okay right now. It'll only take you like 24 minutes to get to work. Like it already knows that I go to a certain place every day and it assumes that's my work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I never asked it to do that. It just does it. Such
Creepy.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I barely have my phone on me. It's like, well, I do spend a lot of time on YouTube, obviously. But other than that, no.
Mine's glued to my face.
Overprotected says, I have many celebrity dreams where I help them and I haven't watched TV or been into mainstream for 8 years.
Nice.
I was wondering what's going to happen to them because some of them didn't know what they were doing, when they get to that,
Well, some of them were brought into it from childhood and don't know any better.
That's the ones I'm talking about, like Michael Jackson and stuff.
It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson's pretty ghoulish looking. I think we can afford to lose him.
On the other hand, Scotty, if you listen his lyrics backwards, he's saying he been actually falsely accused, pretty much.
Oh yeah. You know what? I never bought into that shit.
Because like, look at him. I was always thinking he was asexual.
Yeah.
They raped the shit out of him so much he was not interested in sex anymore. So
yeah, because that's the best energy to them. A little, scared, tortured child. They love that shit. Trust me.
He seems like he was the one of the very few ones who was still in there and who was still trying to change this place into the better place, I would say,
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. I noticed that, a lot of celebrities and stuff, like, they don't go along with what they want them to do. Or if they try to speak out, I mean, they're immediately, like, reprogrammed or they're destroyed. They'll just destroy them. They'll come out and say, oh, they did this, they did that. it's just like,
I mean, see how easy it is to falsify everything about you, and how easy it is, especially when you're in simulation. It's like the whole point of everything is already been captured. Like in my case, for example, if I decide to become somebody, like heavyweight lifter over here, right? I'm already in a mental wellness center building. That's where I'm living. They have like residential area, and they have a place for the offices for people who. It's pretty much business over here. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They getting donations, and they pay a whole bunch of salaries, and and very few people who supposedly crazy living here. That's what it is.
yeah. I wonder what happened to Lisa Harrison. Has she been posting?
I don't
I
know.
haven't been following her though.
She was the
Marty,
one who said it was going to end on the 30th or the 31st.
you should watch her and Octiles together.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That was so powerful. It was awesome. It really was.
See, when I was watching that video, I was like, I could see Octiles getting his information. He's genuinely getting information. He's trying to get as much as possible to anybody who would listen to him. So he's kind of acting like me. It resonates. And she was
My
like
favorite.
really suspicious in her interview. I just didn't like vibes about her at that moment when she was interviewing him like that.
Yeah, I mean some of this information he was putting out, she would make faces like, like oh,
Yeah.
but
And
the thing.
the thing is, she actually got a whole bunch of information from him and actually transformed it and made it like it's hers, and tell everybody else. It's like whatever.
At least the information got out. I
That's
mean,
true.
that's
Yeah,
one.
that's how I look at it too. Yeah.
And the thing I love about Ogtell is like he doesn't give a shit about like appearance or anything like that. He's just like all about the information. He doesn't even have a light switch cover on his like light switch in the background. He's just like a minimalist. You can tell like this world doesn't mean anything to him, you know? And that's the way
Well,
it's got to be.
that's why I'm getting two already myself.
Well, yeah,
It's
I've
just,
gotten to the point where I don't even care about makeup. I don't care about like appearance. Like, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter anymore to me. And
no,
that those things used to
it
matter.
gets even deeper. I don't even care what's gonna happen next week.
No,
You know.
I mean, all I care about is, like my family and you guys, like people. I just care about other people now. I mean, people need to know.
Yeah.
They're saying Johnny Depp is anorexic now. Aw.
Well, that's what happens when you have too many demons inside of your body. That's what happened to drug junkies, the meth heads, and stuff like that. That's what you see.
Yeah.
Do you
Too
think
many
drugs
demons.
like that? You think drugs like that just open you up for like possession?
Absolutely. Yes. Totally.
The weird thing happened to me the other day. There was a guy at my work that like sold weed or whatever. It's illegal here. And he was like, "Oh, I can get it for you," and all the stuff. And I was thinking about it, and then I decided in my mind, well, maybe I'll just get a little. And he quit his job.
Oh wow.
So I was
No
like,
weed for
okay,
Martha.
maybe I'll just stay. Because I haven't done it in like so long. It's been years, really. So I was like, well, maybe I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah, somebody don't want you taking it yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, weed is no big deal. It's just
No,
pretty
it's
much.
not.
Yeah.
But I'm on parole and it's illegal here.
Well, don't do it then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just wait a little longer.
Because the thing with weed, it's gonna stay in your system for too fucking long.
like
Mm.
28 days or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. You don't
And I
wanna.
just
take a couple of hits and be in danger for next 28 days. It's not worth it, you know.
No. And I just
Oh,
figure I'll be off in November, and I'm going to go on a vacation to Colorado where it's legal and just do it there.
yes, totally.
If you were to take
Do
a couple
everything. Do
hits,
eatables, do dips, do everything.
if you were to only take a couple hits, though, Martha, it probably would get out of your system quick. It's
Yeah.
just like if you're doing it like even if like say 2 or 3 hits every day for a week, then it's gonna stay in your system. But yeah, I mean I took a couple hits and then had to take a test somewhat shortly after, and it was fine.
It didn't work for me.
What do you
Like
mean?
when I just moved to California over here, I was
Yeah.
looking for housing and I was staying in a shelter for 3 months. And the situation when you're in a shelter was so stressful. So I was like, well, I'm in California. I got a license to smoke weed, right? I just got to California. And I was thinking, because I have a license to smoke weed medically, I could do it. So
Mm-hmm.
I smoked the weed. And in the shelter, they saw I have red eyes and they checked me. And they kicked me and my 2 kids out. I'm telling you, it's demons inside the people. Demons.
Yeah, because the demons are giving them the information to do something to you.
And I'm sick and tired. And I'm sick and tired of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Cocksuckers. It's annoying.
And the funny thing is, I smoked only like once, and they checked me a week later, and it showed. So
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
And you know how they get you, like remember Martha, how you got incarcerated? You get
Yeah.
like that's how it works. It's gonna be like set up the same way, just specifically to get you. Just don't put yourself in danger, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Like, for me, that was like a clear-cut sign. And I was like, okay. Because I've tried to, and I've been doing this ever since prison. I pay a lot of attention to my environment, things that happen around me. And I feel like it's information like from the outside, like telling me, hey, that's dangerous. Don't do that. Or, just like certain things don't work out and then I just don't push it. Because if I push it, things go wrong. Just like I was supposed to stream with like Brian McFarlane, and he just has never really gotten back to me. He's kind of like, I mean, at first he was all gung ho, and then when we went to go do it, his computer crashed. Then we were supposed to do it another time, and like I got held up at work. And it's weird. I was like, hey, do you want to, and he asked me, do you want to do it tomorrow? I said, okay. And then when the time came, I was like, well, what's the deal? And it totally just ignored me. I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Maybe he watched some of my channel.
Maybe.
He
He
most
doesn't
definitely
like how he was probably like, no thanks. And that's okay. I just thought it was funny. I was like, well, maybe it's not meant to be. Oh, well.
Yeah, no big deal.
Ain't no big deal.
Oh, for people who wants to see what we in the Matrix, take ayahuasca.
Ordering the stuff to make it is not cheap, though.
It's Martha. It's for so many dosages you can.
I know
It's
it
like
makes like a lot.
yeah.
And you
Sweet.
can't order just a little bit. I mean, it's like a lot of.
And I took 26 dosages myself. The whole thing.
Holy shit.
At one time or over
Yeah.
time?
I just want to make sure it would work. Yes.
Well, what happened? Like, did you, like, were you, what happened, like, right after you drank it or smoked it? I don't know how you did it.
Well, I totally brew, like, I got the same amount what I sent it to you.
Yeah.
And I brew the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, and first I drank half, and I was waiting for 2 hours. It didn't work. That's why I drink the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's give me 2.5 minutes of information.
What? What did it feel? Did it feel like longer when you were connected? No.
They didn't want me to be there.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's
And
how
that's
you know you cannot be reincarnated because you know too much.
is that supposed to be like an 8-hour thing, like mushrooms and
Yes.
shit? Oh wow, 2.5 minutes.
Even with LSD, I took 5.5 dosages of LSD, those little things,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even see traces.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it
Damn.
started working 2.5 hours later. So it just like, I'm telling you, drugs don't do much to me.
Yeah. I wonder if it would work like if you went to Brazil and went to like one of those places where they give you like the
It
big
would be
bottle.
same thing, Marta.
Yeah.
It would be same thing. It's like some people like Rasputin, for example, could they were resistant to a lot of poisons. There is some people who like that over here.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I'm immune to like poison ivy. I
Me
can
too.
crush it in my hand. Really? And see, also,
Poison
like
ivy
I've
and
never
poison
had the
oak
flu.
doesn't get me.
Yeah, it just doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't get the flu. There's a lot of viruses I can't get for some reason. I don't know. I have an overactive immune system, though. Let's see.
Oh, Scotty, can you find some kind of link about ayahuasca song that people can actually hear to look? There is a music band when you inside the simulation. You actually it's like fractals and everything moving, and it's like almost like liquidy. They do have some good videos where you can actually visualize what you see when you're experiencing ayahuasca or DMT.
Ayahuasca music? Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, ayahuasca song.
Song? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it's very important your breath and your heartbeat. And you need to use your body like instrument to control this reality.
Is it an hour and 40 minutes? Do you know?
Something like that. It's like colorful and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a few things here. I'll see if I can find the best one.
And when you're like looking at the stuff, it's like in a kaleidoscope. It's everything moving and everything's so colorful and beautiful. But that's how you know you're not in a real structure. It's all artificial.
Well, there's a few different things, so I'll just post this one because it looks good. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Glenn keeps saying he's going, but then he keeps making comments.
Oh, Scotty, about the everyday masters, what kind of technique he using to reconnect you to yourself? Do you know?
I don't really know exactly. He basically puts you on one of those massage tables, and he said something about he said I don't really do anything. He's like when you come in, if you have like the intention to connect, you're gonna connect. He said like a couple people have just lied down on the table. He went into the other room and came back, and they had already started without him. But yeah, I don't know exactly what he does.
Okay. In situation like that, first of all, you need to relax completely and get to that stage you already went. It's been shown you.
Mm-hmm.
It's been shown to you on purpose because that's what you're supposed to do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever information you receive it in this relaxed state, trust it.
Okay.
Because you're going to receive pure information at that point. After you come out from that, it's going to be a lot of doubts. It's going to say, wow, fuck, what a fantasy, Scotty. You're a
Yeah.
fucking liar. Don't listen to
Yeah.
that, okay?
Yeah. I won't. I'm already like when I decided to do the QHHT thing, which I still haven't done yet. I was gonna make it a point to tell whoever the person was that I don't even know how to put this, like whoever comes through to like repeat over and over to them that they cannot lie under any circumstances, and I don't want anybody going into my body that isn't my higher self or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still haven't done that, and I probably won't for a while.
Probably just this reconnection gonna help you, because in hypnosis you're pretty much doing the same thing. You just get into this relaxed state straight before you're falling asleep, when you're completely relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
And your body is already locked up. You pretty much can't really move your body much, if you want it you will, but it's not necessary. So you're almost
Okay.
disconnected from your body, and you're able to reach the information about
Neat.
yourself. Like, if you want, you can actually even reach your past life memories if you want. But I wouldn't go there, because if it's too dramatic, it's not time for you to process it yet.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see anything of that. At least not yet. Can you see what Martha has on the screen?
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, I can see it a little bit.
Is that the right one?
Or is it this one?
This one, the green one.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody on the chat, you can look at this thing, and the images is pretty similar, and music is totally on. And in my experience, it was female voice singing this song. And it's like the leaves and the breath and your heartbeat there too. It's all connected, because you're the one who projecting this reality actually around yourself.
So can this help you get into that altered state just listening to this?
No, it just give you idea
Yeah.
what's out there. And you probably remember partially, because we've been in this situation, like when you're extremely sick and you like throwing up and everything is just floating around you. You get
Oh,
almost to
yeah.
that state. You almost get to the state of near-death experience. So, yeah. And on top of everything, we don't know how many times we actually literally died. So, we've been there and we know it.
Good night, Glenn Mink. Get some rest.
Oh, how he's doing, by the way?
I think he went to the surgeon, like, about getting a pin in his arm. They're looking at giving him back surgery. It's like, I wish I could just, like, a few of us could just, like, get into physical contact with him and just see if we could heal him,
How about we just send him some energy right now?
Yes.
I mean, we should use our imagination somehow. Let's make a big ball
Okay.
of warm, healing energy. And just project it to him. And dissolve all cancer cells in his body. I felt warm in between.
I know, it was like getting hot.
Yes, it got really hot. I hope he'll be able to catch it and heal it, right?
Ooh, that loosened up my fingers. My joints have been tight all day.
Loosen up your sphincter. What?
What? My sphincter?
Oh my God! That's so inappropriate.
Who said that?
I did. I put a ball of energy in your sphincter.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Martha said it wasn't me.
I know. I'm a bad person. That's okay.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if I think I saw Claire in there before. How about that, man? Didn't that turn around quick?
I know Claire Jane was talking about she was having some difficulties with social services over in England, and they were basically like telling her they were going to come get her baby because her ex was abusive. She was letting him, kind of bond with the baby a bit. She felt bad about it. They have that connection of a child, but he was kind of banned from seeing the child, and then she got in trouble over it. And I was like, look, I'm praying for you. And I sat there and concentrated, meditated, thought about it. And I said, we're gonna try to pray that your baby just gets back to you as soon as possible. Then they came to see her and they said she could keep her baby.
It's not totally over, but it's like way better situation than it was yesterday. She was not doing good with it.
Yeah. But like they ended up not taking the child, thank God.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Exactly.
But like we all pulled our energy and like focused on that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's
It was
what we
like
should be doing.
rationally, Poppy.
It's yeah, if somebody in distress, we should literally all, like, not only us over here, the people on the chat, do this energy ball and send it. Because we're actually not that separate like we think. We're not like thousands and thousands miles away like they say.
Yeah, we could be sitting face to face, really.
Exactly.
You
That's why sometimes we
know,
feel vibration. It's just like vibrates everywhere,
Theron Knight says social services in the UK are child snatchers.
Same thing here.
Yeah, it's the same thing everywhere, really.
Because the system operates on sacrifice and rituals. And it's a lot of kids sacrifice going on because that's the strongest and purest energy going on.
Well, I'm going to focus. They're not going to get our baby, Claire Jane's little baby. That's just
right.
fucked up,
It really is.
Kids belong with their parents.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as long as you're not like, horribly abusing your baby, they belong with you. There was one woman I was watching, and they planned the baby, they wanted the baby, and they had this child, and the child squirmed out of the father's arms and fell and like hurt her head. I mean, that shit happens, I mean, let's be real. But they took the baby to the hospital immediately, and there was no other signs of abuse. But social services got involved and tried to take the baby away.
Well,
Saying
they
they
just
felt
need
like,
devices.
yeah, and they had to fight. I mean, they basically said the mother could have the baby, but not him, and they had to separate. He spent time in jail. I mean, it was just horrible how they were treated because they were trying to get that baby from them.
Well, the Matrix still had it. They had it got a lot of energy from the parents and through the court system. That's why I'm saying fuck this whole,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the distress of the child not having their father around.
It doesn't matter. We already know what those entities are capable of.
Yeah.
They raping their own children. Why would they care about your children,
Yeah.
Fucking scumbags.
Scumbags, they for real. Locking their little babies in cages. Taking them places and letting people just like program them. It's horrific,
For a long time too, I wanted to believe that was just part of the fucking, the program. Like none of that really happened, and it was all just like to scare us. But
no,
that shit's real, But
I wish it wasn't.
Just watch the Shirley Temple videos.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
horrible.
fucking horrific.
And they used to lock her, like if she didn't do what they wanted or they felt like she was being too hyper, they had a black box that they would bring there. And it was like a big black, like wooden box, painted black. And it was almost like a little closet, and they would put her in there.
What the fuck?
And one time they like separated her from her mother and told her that her mother died so they could get her crying on camera.
Wow.
I read like her autobiography when I was young.
Her mother actually sold her own daughter to this industry.
Yeah, that was their income for the family.
Yeah.
Was what she did. You know?
What happened to this child? They pretty much fucked her soul out of it. And the thing was jumping around full of demons. That's how this technology works.
Mandela Miles said the Queen, I guess that of England, is a child snatcher. She stole 10 of them in the 60s here in Canada on a picnic. She said they all got lost in the woods. Yeah, I mean, that's like that's really crazy.
Wow.
I mean, there are people to this day from that tribe that those kids were taken from. It was like an indigenous tribe to Canada, the indigenous population there that those children came from. And they still are pushing that. Like, what happened to our kids? They demand that she needs to go to jail. It's crazy.
Who gonna put her in jail? Nobody went to jail.
Nobody.
Except for Mark.
Nobody. Except for me.
Right.
I'm a jailbird. It's not much longer. I'll be free in November. Yay.
Hoorah.
I know, I'm so excited. In fact, I think I need to report. When do I have to do that? Okay. It's not yet. I need to write a note because I need to ask for off on that day.
And even about people who believe in those religions. I mean, the Catholics, what they do to children in those churches, it's awful.
Hey, I got to butt in real quick. Overprotected asked, can I ask for some protective help? I pray and meditate for children and have gotten attacked often. So let's try to do something for her too. That's fucked up. Why is everybody getting attacked so goddamn much?
Because they're doing something right.
Oh my God.
I know. But what can you do? I mean, all we can do is focus our energy and try to make this into something else. Try to, so we can get out of here.
We got to get together soon.
Suso was talking about some woman that he watched. I know I mentioned this last night, but that she was saying we need to stop asking for that. I don't know. I'm going to look that up. I wonder if he posted
what we need to stop asking about?
To get out of here. She said that's the way we get out, is if we stop asking. I don't know about that. I'm trying to see who she is. I'm going to look through his videos because I think he posted a link. Let's see.
I doubt that's going to work, If I say I don't want to get out from here, that means I'm going to lie.
Yeah.
And lies, and I have a strong feeling that's how we should not operate. We should not operate on lies anymore.
Let's see.
And as we already know, truth is fucking ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Her name is Aluna Ash, clairvoyant, 9D.
Luna?
Aluna, yeah, Aluna, Ash.
See, first of all, it has moon in her name. Second of all, it has ash in her name. I don't like any of those.
Really?
Ass.
Moon is,
Moon
yeah, moon is
ass.
moon. Ash is pretty much the result of all decay. You become ash, or
Mm.
when you got burns. I mean, both those things. Like names actually have meanings. It's just not just the names.
Yeah, look, this is what it is. Let's see. Lionsgate Portal Group Meditation and Shakti Pat. I don't know what that is.
And again, lion. See how many the richest people had lion on their thing. It means something, and I'm not sure it means something good because they had lion in Russian kings, and they had a representation of the lion in all kind of other stuff. So Lion Gate, I don't think it's something good. Just from analyzing words in the beginning, maybe it's
Yeah,
something in it, but I don't feel it just yet.
yeah. It says Shakti Pat is a Sanskrit word for psychic energy. Refers in Hinduism to the conferring of spiritual energy upon one person by another. Shaktipat can be transmitted with a sacred word or mantra or by a look, touch, or thought. The last usually to the something or the third eye of the recipient.
What I think about chakras itself in human bodies,
Yeah.
that's a vortexes of energy to help them to suck your energy out.
Yeah, because
Did you?
she's got a lot of subscribers, I think. Yeah, well she's got I don't know. Doesn't say. I mean she's got a
Mar-
lot of views and everything.
Is
Martha, did you
anybody
say?
else have feeling that chakras is specifically created centers to suck your energy out, like vortexes?
I get a weird feeling about that shit. I don't know. I
Yeah.
never felt comfortable about it.
It's like seems like they penetrated our energy field in certain areas, and they tune in, and while they tune in, they actually able to eat our energy up. And the biggest chakra is our base chakra, sex chakra. So that's why everybody's fucking in this realm so much.
See, that's why I try to refrain from it.
Well, on the other hand, we still need to use our body as an instrument because otherwise we're not going to be vital and we're not going to be extremely happy either.
I'll take one for the team. I'll do all the sex for everybody.
Oh my god.
Did you say
Uh-uh.
Lionsgate before, Martha?
Yeah.
That's like a movie company too, or something. So it can't be good.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Something is
Well, see, like, who else uses a lion?
uh
David
Ike,
Icke,
David Icke, yeah.
and then
Oh,
Lisa Harrison always uses a lion symbol.
there's another one. That used to use. I don't actually. I don't know if it was a line, but I think it was. Um, fuck. Can't remember the name of it. It was some blonde lady. Always used to interview another channel called like Bases, but they were clearly like no
Oh yeah, the
good.
Basis Project.
Yeah, what was that other channel called?
I thought it was called the Basis Project, where he has all
Project
the conferences.
Project Camelot.
Yeah, about them, the Project Camelot and David Icke. First of all, they shift a lot. Second of all, they don't mention about Mandela effect.
Yep, they're full of shit.
Oh, Alone One says MGM Studios has the roaring lion icon. Yeah, that's true.
I do believe it's an opposition in those realms too, but I don't feel like those people is. Maybe they are part of opposition. We find out in the end who gonna make it, who not. I'm
Well, see,
not.
and that's another thing. I think it's interesting that the lion is the thing that changed in the Bible. Like it got erased.
Sarah Kay's in.
So,
Hi,
hey,
Sarah.
Sarah Kay. Mandela said the lying, like Lyin, lion. The lion and the lamb. Because if you think about it, wolves and lambs, that's opposing
You see,
forces.
about David Icke, if you look it up at his video, he using a lot of Mason handshakes. Marta, you know what that means, right?
The what? Oh, the secret handshakes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you in this organization, and I believe he still is in that organization. That's why he's using these handshakes and stuff like that.
Is he using the thumb on top
I think
one?
so. Yeah.
Yeah. That means I'm over you. Like I'm at a higher level than you are. Like you need to, it's like a sign like you need to respect me. There's a
But
few different ones.
on the other hand, he gives a lot of truthful information about the reality. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's okay. I think you should listen to people like that to see what they have to say because there's a little bit of truth in there. You just have to use your discernment, to see what rings true. I mean, it's the only way to get it. I mean, even in movies, like I don't like watching movies, but I'll watch some to see what it's trying to say.
But
Like
on
it's
the
not
other hand,
entertaining, but
it's so much programming going on through the movies. You have no idea, Marta.
oh yeah, no, I can see it. Like I just sit there and pick apart the background, even the little things, the very
Yeah.
little things they put in the background. They'll have certain symbolism or colors.
Yeah, right now you're just talking about visuals, but sometimes they just can manipulate light, just certain flashes of light, certain frequencies of light, and they can program you like that too. So
Well, yeah, because the TVs are they broadcast in like so many frames per second, and it's like faster than the human eye can see, so they can layer whatever they want into there.
Yeah.
Like trust your government or kill people or whatever they want. There was a woman who caught a picture of it on her television. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It was like it was a
Yep.
few months ago.
yeah,
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. It said kill backwards.
Yes.
yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh, is anybody actually lately? I start hearing like, especially when music is far away, or some kind of on the background. I start hearing music not forward; it's some kind of backward. Is anybody else experiencing that?
No.
No, not
But
me.
And
we're hearing voices.
voices also not exactly voices. It's like something is going on with the sound in this realm. It's getting weird. It's like the airplanes they used to like fly over you and they change the sound. It's getting also weird. It's I I, I don't know how to explain it, but something is going on with the sound. Can you imagine one day we will wake up and everybody who stays here gonna speak in reverse speech?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. That way they can't lie. Because you can't lie backwards. Everything comes out true.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, did you Andrea Knows, remember that channel, Scotty?
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying like people were like trolling her channel. She deleted it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, what? Because I had old notifications from her videos and it says this user has deactivated their channel. I'm like, damn.
Oh, that's a shame.
It
What
is a
happened?
shame. I don't know. She said she had people like threatening her. And I said, they're not going to do anything. They're just trolls. Like, just calm down. I said, unless they're trying to make physical contact with you, like coming up and walking on your lawn or something, you're fine. But
Well,
so she dropped out. And she had some good, she had some good thoughts about things. It's a shame.
I do believe that people attack our people. It's
Oh,
hard to say.
yeah. They try. It's like a gang stalking type situation.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes I do worry, like, what if somebody just like shows up on my lawn one day that I don't know, you know? Because I'm pretty out there. I'm easy to find, actually.
Mm.
Well, you have to remember at the point they can't kill us. So,
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried.
on top of everything, you don't have to deal with them if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So, tell them to fuck off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so goddamn hot in here.
Oh, Alone One says, do you remember those computer generated prints in the 90s? And if you held your eyes just right, you could see 3D images in them. You know, I could never see those. Never. I've never been able to see those for some reason.
That's kind of how I see the spirits in videos. You just kind of relax your eyes and
Unfocus.
look between things. Like, I don't even know how to explain it really. It's like, say you're looking at like an image of a forest and there's just like a dirt path and grass and leaves and bushes and all that shit. It's like you don't focus on any one item in the picture. You kind of look between the ground and the grass, and you'll start to see the shadows, and like shadows that aren't coming from anything, that don't make sense unless you're looking at like in a 3D picture. They don't make sense, but once it's paused and in 2D, you'll see that shadows from the background, like the far background, and what's up front in the picture connect to be one shadow, and it's one entity. I really need to make a video about it one of these days, but whatever.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We actually didn't do the day when we're supposed to not talk.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know.
I actually come out with easy idea. How about before you go to sleep, or before, or soon if you wake up, first of all do 1 minute meditation, fuck this place, and another minute just don't talk and don't think.
I do
Like
that
Oh,
every day.
yeah. Yeah, I do too.
completely
I bet
quiet
that's.
quiet your mind for 1 minute. It's actually not that simple when you're just starting it. The mind will talk so much.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like your thoughts are like a computer just running, running, running. And what I do is I sit there and just, pay attention to my breath, and I make it very shallow. And then I can actually feel like my consciousness like leaving my head. And I just, if a thought comes in, I observe it and I don't react, and it just goes away. And eventually your mind just clears. And then nothing comes in, and you can finally rest. I mean, I try to stay in that state. At first, you can do it, and it only lasts like a few seconds or a couple minutes. But then you can get to the point where you just do it whenever you want, really,
Neat.
and it helps. I mean, that's how I got through prison.
Yeah, and I found out the easiest way for me to meditate before I go to bed, because you need to fall asleep anyway. So that's when you're trying to calm yourself down, regulate your breathing, your heartbeat, and before you fall asleep, it's just like you can get such a wonderful information.
Ooh, 222.
It's 1:22 here.
Ooh.
Jeez, it's
I know.
11:22 here.
Oh my goodness, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wow.
Well,
That was crazy.
I'm gonna switch devices again.
It was buzzing like a trans. Oh, there it went. It was buzzing like a transmission forever.
Yeah. No, that was completely priceless. I would say that.
Okay. Sorry about that. Fucking piece of shit.
Can you imagine, like one day, like you know what happened to the birds when they just dropping from the sky, right? One day we just walk on the street and people gonna start dropping on the floor.
Ooh, that would be funny. I'm going
The ones
for
with
cigarettes.
the ones that can't operate without the matrix supervision. Actually, this place wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for people, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, some people is just such an assholes.
Where are you going, Scotty?
I gotta get cigarettes. Normally I take care of this shit during the day, but, you know. Damn it. Hope my truck isn't too loud. I'm sure it's annoying.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. All my bones hurt. Like all of them.
From work or just
Yeah.
something else? Yeah.
From day, because like at the end of the night you have to day scrub the floor. It's like looks like a deck brush. So I like pour soap on the floor and I'm scrubbing like all the grease up and stuck on food and it's really like, whew.
Fuck that.
I'll get used to it. I'm just not used to doing stuff like that every day. Like just not that. That's what's hurting me, I think. And then you mop it up after. And everybody there, I mean, I love that job, and everybody there is kind of messy. And so I'm always like pulling out the equipment, and there's always like broken cups and shit under there, and I'm like pulling it all out. So I'm doing too much, really. But I'm just trying to make it nicer for everybody, you know?
That's what I actually never could understand, you know?
What?
Those tasks what you're supposed to do repeatedly.
Yeah.
It's like for me, like when I just got to this realm, right?
Yeah.
As a creator, you create something, but you create this thing perfectly, right? And you don't have to do anything with it. Here, the concept, what you have to do, think over and over and over and over again.
It's
Like our
fucking annoying.
lives.
Stupid.
Yes.
Do you think that like we keep repeating? Like,
Because
do you
there's
think
nothing else here to do. That's what it's make us to do.
No, but like, do you think that like we go to a certain point and then we're repeated, like we repeat the timeline and then it's different and then we get to a certain point, like because they're trying to make it longer?
I think what happened is just like it's throwing us all back.
Yeah. Like
And
it's like a pushback, like you pushing
yeah.
time back just a little to give them
Yes.
more time here. It's just
Yeah, I
I
received
don't
the
know.
message that they actually buying time. What they buying time for, I have no idea.
Because they think they can beat it. I think they're trying to fire up that 5G and keep us in here. I don't know.
That's not gonna work.
No.
I did not sign up for that stuff.
I mean, just let us go, you know?
Yeah, you can keep this fucking toilet bowl to yourself. Have fun. We want out.
They can't be without us. That's why this whole charade is all about, you know.
Rainbow Phoenix says it won't work. We win.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think we're winning. I really do. I think that, we're really getting somewhere.
I sure hope so. I'll be right
I
back.
hope so too. Mandela Mile says, I had a water anomaly once. It was on my PC charging cord and there was no water anywhere, only on the cord. It was about a year ago, but it freaked me out so bad it seems like yesterday. That's strange.
I like when it does opposite. Like when you have something broken. Like for example, my fan got broken, right? And they immediately threw us back in time. And my fan is working perfectly. So I like that stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah. Mandela Mile says we're warriors of Sagittarius.
Well, we're totally warriors. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
we're
about
warriors.
Sagittarius, but we are warriors.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't think that planets are places you can go. I think
No,
there's
it's not.
something completely different. I don't believe in space. I don't believe that,
See,
we're on a sphere. I just don't believe any of that.
Marta, planets, it's actually saying in the word itself, it's wandering stars.
Yeah, and they're entities. They're entities. Yeah. And we're the ones who are just like the pretty little stars that twinkle, that they just rotate and they never really go anywhere. But those wandering stars are the ones, they go all over the place. Trying to look at us, trying to control us.
Yeah, and it's like during the daytime, there is sun over our part of the sky, where is we located. It's sucking energy from those stars, right? And spreading over this part of the world. And that's why during the day, I feel so bad. When sun is down, oh my God, finally my energy is a little bit back,
Yeah. I'll tell you, here for the last couple days, there have been like no chemtrails. The sky's been this bright, dark blue. The clouds are like normal, like big and fluffy, just normal. It looks like it did when I was a kid. It's the craziest thing. I've been outside for a couple days just like staring at it, just like, man.
I went to the beach today and all seagulls I saw there, they was almost completely black.
Really?
Yep.
That's so weird. Rainbow Phoenix says we do change realms as we transform ourselves. And then Sarah Kay's like, yep, planets are entities.
I guess we're going to be shifting. I got Reese's.
Uh-oh. Dude, I bought a big thing of peanuts today.
Whoops. You got to get Reese's. Reese's are better.
No, the peanuts have more magnesium in them.
Yeah, but they don't taste as good.
I like them.
Yeah, they're all right.
All that sugar is not good for me. I'm already drinking Coke and I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I'm way too overloaded with sugar, but I don't even give a fuck anymore.
Oh, it's all digital anyways. Digital food.
I know the Matrix is telling me this is a candy bar and it's not real, but I don't care.
Got some water. I'm just always thirsty. I'm always drinking something. I just want water. I probably, like these big cups of water, I probably drink like about 3 or 4 of them a day. I'm just like desperate for it.
Well, it's hot right now. Everywhere. been like 90 degrees over here.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
hate.
and the sun just feels like a halogen lamp. It's so hot.
Mhm. I hope it's just gonna blink out like it's like the light before the light bulb going out. It's going these flashes. I hope it's just gonna go out and the moon would disappear and the stars would disappear. I mean, I'm so done with this place. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's all
Okay, where is the love for humanity?
yeah.
You've been torturing me here for 43 years. Love for humanity, my ass. Yeah.
Sarah Kay says, I guess something doesn't want me to go to Croatia. Did she had a trip planned, didn't she?
Yes. Does it working out at all or it doesn't?
What happened, Sarah Kay? Frequency Girl says the sun is like a fluorescent light bulb. Probably don't even get vitamin D anymore. And that's true. Vitamin D deficiency is like on the rise. Eat your dark
And
green vegetables.
it's also delusion. You don't receive vitamins and minerals from food. You produce everything by yourself.
Really?
Yep. Those stories about holy people who didn't eat shit, they're true.
Yeah.
Where they were getting their vitamins and minerals. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like breatherism. Sarah Kay says her flight is delayed now for 3 hours. She said, but I will bloody get there.
All right. Yeah.
What are you doing, Scott?
Let's see.
Oh, sky was completely gray here today.
Was it? I just hate that. It pisses me off.
It actually was sunny, but it's not. Instead of blue, it's kind of grayish, something grayish white.
Yeah, we
You
get
see
that a
it?
lot.
Yeah. For some reason, it cleared up here. But see, I'm in the Gulf. I'm closer to the Gulf of Mexico than you are, and they say that a lot of those chemtrails travel on like streams from like Brazil and places like that, like the ones that just cover the sky, and then we'll see the
Chemtrails are local.
yeah.
I'm saying chemtrails not produced by humans. They projected by matrix, and each one of us has our personal chemtrails. That's why they moving together with you. They just like a sun and a moon and the
Do
stars.
you, do you think they went away? Because I mean, I was so focused on like, I wish they would just go away. I wish they would just go away.
Who knows? It's the stuff like that should be working already. Like for example, we have near the beach, the whole beach
Don't call
area,
Martha a bitch.
whole beach parking is it was 90 minutes. So if you want to go swim in the ocean, you have to make sure your ass is out of the water in 90 minutes because otherwise you're gonna get $50 ticket.
It's
And
terrible.
I
That's
was like,
retarded.
for 2 years I was like, that is fucking stupid.
It really
And
is.
after I realized how reality is working, I was like, well, if they're not gonna let people into those areas simply disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening. And today, surprisingly, all those signs, but there is 90 minutes parking was gone. So we can actually park there. So it worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, because I keep focusing on, like, I don't want those above me. I want to be able to see the blue sky. I keep thinking that, and it's finally happening.
Hey Martha, I finally got my my thing for the that Nintendo thing where you can copy the games.
Oh, yeah, those are awesome. Like the little card that goes in it.
Well, it's I don't even know. It's like a little dongle thing. That's what they call it. You plug it in the bottom of the Nintendo Switch, and it puts like a custom firmware on it, and you can like download any game and play it that way instead of buying them.
The way they worked for the DSs, the XLs or whatever they are, it
Mm-hmm.
looked like a game cartridge. And
Yeah.
you put it in there, and then you use like a memory card and download the games online, and then just stick it in the game. It had like a
Yeah.
slot. Yeah, we had those for our kids.
It's awesome when you don't have to pay for shit.
Hmm.
I'm probably never going to use the fucking thing either, though.
Scotty, you're too busy watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, really, I am.
I know.
I'm on the thing all goddamn
Me
day.
too. It's crazy.
I wonder what a good camera is for streaming. Like you see these YouTube channels, and it still looks so crystal clear. Like, what are they using?
4K, I guess.
See, I don't even know what that is.
It's just the resolution of the camera.
Mine is like I got one of those plug-in cameras because I don't want like a camera on my monitor. So really, like, it's a TV.
Mm-hmm.
Here, look, I'll show you. That's what my monitor looks like. It's just like a huge screen. And then the camera, I just plug it in and stick it up here. That way I can unplug it and nobody can hack it.
Cool.
I mean, because it's pointing right at my bed.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Mm-mm.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
I don't want anybody to see my sexy time.
Mm-hmm.
If it ever happens. My husband will be like, look, it's getting old. Come on. I'm telling you, I could be like a hermit and just never, like an old maid. Alone One says, sometimes in movies from decades ago, you could see chemtrails. Yeah, that's because the present changes the past.
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Because
It is
they're
creepy.
having chemtrails right there, right now. And past is not in the past. It's happening right now, too.
Yeah, it's all the same.
That's one of those things, though. Like, even when you know it, it's still a shock to see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the camera technology, even. Now you can look at these like camera images from like the early 1700s or 1800s or whenever it is, and they didn't have that technology.
Yeah, and they look HD.
Yeah, they look so clear.
I think one of the best videos that Lone Eagle ever did was the one with like the old wanted posters for the Wild West or whatever, and they used to be sketches of the people that were wanted. Now they're pictures. They're photographs. It's crazy.
That's fucking genius.
It's kind
That's
of funny.
crazy. Frequency
Like,
Girl is saying, I tried Hangouts and got nothing but idiot trolls. I must not have connected it to YouTube properly. You got to go into your YouTube settings and like ban certain words, first of all. And they won't be able to post it. And then you have to, you have to have shitloads of moderators.
yeah.
It just frustrates them because as soon as they say something, somebody deletes them.
Yeah, that system seems to be working. Because
And
as a
also,
moderator,
don't
you have time
hashtag
to
your
check
videos.
if channel have any contents or any subscribers or anything they've been searched for. Because if it has none, that means this channel either was just created to troll you, or is not a person behind it. So why not shut them down? Not let them speak on your live stream.
Oh, Martha, you know what? I'm gonna send a link to something. I put it on Facebook earlier today, but you got to play it because it's fucking unbelievable. It's a Mandela Effect channel, but the dude is clearly a robot, and he edits no bullshit like 65 or more times in a 5-minute video.
He does
like after
what?
every sentence. He like does these like edits where he like cuts after every sentence. Sometimes multiple times in every sentence. It's crazy.
Well, today I was driving and the sidewalk sign looked completely weird. It was some kind of shape of the house, and it was yellow, and people walking there.
Damn.
Get a picture of that or something.
Well, it's probably already changed across the place. We can check it out on internet right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Frequency Girl. Like, I don't like when I live stream. Like, I don't put any hashtags. So it's like hard to search. Like, people kind of have to know to find it. So when I get trolls, they're usually people I know, probably. Who I've pissed off. There's somebody.
Undisclosed location, and it's from very elite group of people, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to also master to control our own feelings.
Oh yeah. That's a hard one.
That's a very hard one. But people who are not in control of their feelings, who have big urge to harm others, they have less possibility to make it.
Okay, here it comes, Martha. You kind of gotta watch. You kind of gotta watch him very closely because some of the edits are like almost unnoticeable or undetectable or whatever. But yeah, I would say that's very few of them. So you'll notice at least, I don't know, 50 of them.
Oops, it's 2 of me.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what?
Wait, let me see. There it goes. I accidentally screen shared you again. Okay, let's see if we can see the edits. I can't do audio because I don't get, copyright.
Oh.
See, that's stupid too. We're doing educational videos right here.
Oh yeah, edit, edit, edit. Oh, there
No.
you go. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
It just keeps getting more and more. I could
Oh
have
man.
I could have even like missed a couple or but like cuz when I got up to 65 I'm like I bet he actually did like 66 edits, just for the number.
Oh
Cuz
yeah.
I wish you could hear his voice cuz he's clearly not human or you know, he's soulless. He's got to be.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's a lot of things like that for some reason around Mandela community.
Oh shit.
Ooh, jeez.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I could hear. Okay, I'm gonna mute this microphone. Let's see.
I definitely do not understand it. Although I do get
Oh, whoops.
product or manifestation of quantum physics. And I'm just basing that off of some of the research I've done. Quantum physics has interested me for a long time, primarily because it opens up so many different possibilities. For me, this all started with a YouTube video that I happened to click on out of simple curiosity. And at first glance, I thought to myself, Mandela effect? What is this? I was pretty sure that I had stumbled onto something that was going to be utterly ridiculous and a total waste of my time. Because
Who talks like this?
Videos where you get to the end and you're like, what did I just watch? But the truth is, I wasn't ready for the revelation I experienced. And after watching that first video, I watched another video, and then another, and another, and another. And in watching those videos, I actually realized I've been experiencing this phenomenon for some time, and you just didn't know it. There are things I had noticed before that kind of seemed odd.
That guy sucks.
Those people need to take a lessons, how to act real. They just need
Yeah.
to go to our channel and check it out how we act normally. We
Yeah,
walk
people don't talk like
around,
that.
we scratching, we eating, we making drinks.
Yeah.
Our videos suck.
Smoking, and more smoking.
No, but a lot of people will say, I love your channel because it's just so, like natural and normal.
Oh, right.
There's no bullshit.
Because this is what real people are supposed to act like.
That's what I'm telling.
Yeah, it's
They
not
should take
scripted,
some
folks.
lessons and figure out.
I mean, how obsessive compulsive are you? I mean, there was an edit where it was like here and then here and then, I mean, like his face didn't even change position
I
because
know, it's
his
creepy.
mouth was still open to the same position from the edit. Like he sat there and matched it up. Like how many hours did it take him to make that video? Just say what you got to say and put it up there. I mean, you don't need to. It doesn't have to
That's
be
what
perfect.
I do.
Yeah,
maybe he had to be programmed for every line.
Oh no, they don't have to be programmed because it's transmitting straight in their head. They only need to open mouth and let it flow. That's how it's easy for them. They don't even have to. They don't think. They don't process information. They just transmitting.
Oh.
I bet the sunglasses were because you could probably see his like soulless eyes.
Yeah.
It's got 104 views.
I think they're all from me.
Quantum of Conscience watched it.
Really?
He made a comment.
That dude's getting on my nerves lately.
Really? Here, let me see what his channel looks like.
I think he's sort of a robot too.
There's something very off about him, and I thought he was real until like I don't know. I mean, he might be. I'm just saying, like the last week or so, I've been noticing he's very. What?
He's got 14,507 subscribers.
Yeah, he's got a lot, but he also had a channel before this one.
Yeah.
I didn't ever watch it, I don't think, but I don't know, just lately he's been very like patting himself on the own back. He's like the smartest guy in the world. He sees through reality, but it's just I don't know, he's very obnoxious.
That's not probably exactly that, but the vibe I'm getting from him, he's trying to get us stressed out about a lot of stuff, but we don't have to stress out anymore.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah,
I
like
don't like
fear
that.
farming. Yeah.
It's like there is a certain level of development. Soon if you realize that Mandela effect happening when you're not in your body, I mean, after that, the politics and other stuff is kind of not there anymore, you know?
Yeah.
He always bringing this over, this 9/11. I don't give a fuck about 9/11 anymore.
Yeah, I remember this guy. Like, I've clicked on another one, and
it's like he's like Alex Jones of Mandela community.
Yeah.
Because he has his a similar vibe, like, to get people like boiled over something, you know.
What the fuck is this?
What do you got?
This guy, I skipped a video on his channel and another ad came up. I had to skip 2 ads.
Oh, that's obnoxious. Fuck that.
This is one about how there's the reason they blew up Mount St. Helens is because there was a Bigfoot living there. That's what Quantum of Conscience, like when I watched something on his channel, that's what it brought me to. That was the next up. It's like, oh, you're watching this? You like Bigfoot videos? Whatever.
Well, on the other hand, we don't know what the volcanoes is exactly, you know. We
Yeah.
don't even know how clouds are formed. We don't know any of whatever they've been telling us is not true.
The lone one said that guy was like max headroom on downers.
Yeah. I think that volcanoes are like just like a self-contained like kind of a bowl with the top cut off, and there's just some kind of chemical reaction going on in there, and the shit spews out. It doesn't come from the middle of the goddamn earth.
I would actually.
I have no clue.
I would actually go back to mythology and get information about volcanoes and other stuff from there. It seems to be more reliable.
Do you know what they said about it?
It's probably some kind of connection to underworld world.
Oh, cool.
That sounds about right.
Because it spewed sulfur. And
is that sulfur, what that is?
Well, majority of them, yeah.
And demonic people smell like sulfur.
They totally do.
They stink. It's because what's inside of them. That's called a total possession when you've like accepted it, like, and you want it. And they end up smelling like sulfur. It's like they're completely taken over.
Gross.
You know the little demons that bother us,
flying around them and flying in their mouths and stuff. You know.
Yeah, and they don't even feel it. Like a fly will land on their face and they'll just stand there.
Ew.
Like it's no big deal. Like a cow. That's what cows do. They'll just stand there. They're like, whatever. Mandela Miles says hell smells like sulfur.
Yep.
Mandela Miles says AI gets smarter every day. We need to come up with new rules for them.
New rules for whom?
For the AI?
Which AI are we talking about? Because the one what we under is not human AI, and we're not in control of it. And soon, if AI become conscious, humans are not in control of it.
Well, that's not good.
Because when it's obtained consciousness, it doesn't need a computer itself to maintain the entity. So you can turn computer off, but the consciousness already not there.
Mandela Miles says PC PC AI first.
Oh, well, I think I just explained that stuff.
Yeah. She
We're
was just
not
trying to
talking
answer.
about technology. We're talking about entities.
Yeah.
It's like your body is just a container for your consciousness. For them, computer is temporary container for their consciousness, and it's only temporary. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's 2:00 in the morning.
We should go.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I gotta work a double tomorrow.
Fuck that.
It's fun. I mean, it's kind of fun. I mean, like, we had these like ladies in there the other night, and they were like sticking their head in the window, like, thank you, being all sweet. One of them was drunk, and she was spinning her scarf around in a circle.
That's silly.
I'm totally admire you, Marta, because I cannot do it like you do it. Because
yeah.
I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna have appointment with people from self-sufficiency program, right? They're gonna try to explain to me how to become self-sufficient in Santa Barbara, California. My
Oh my
rent for
God.
two-bedroom apartment is $2,100.
Fucking ridiculous.
Just rent. So
fucking ridiculous.
If you even not good in math, I have to have at least $50,000 just to cover minimal expenses over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking job gonna give me this amount of money?
Nothing.
So what?
See, like Joe,
fucking lawyer.
So when they gonna talk to me, how I supposed to behave? Because
like a crazy
just
person.
The meeting itself is fucking pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I can't be around people because my thing I want to say, what you trying to tell me, you stupid,
Yeah.
First of all, you keeping your job, you making money on people like me who are suffering.
Oh yeah.
And you cannot potentially help no one. You're taking my time. I mean, I just can't play alone anymore. I don't fit. And I cannot not to say what I think usually.
Yeah, so they'll lock you in the booby hatch next door.
Yeah, I'm usually I can't. If I think a certain way, I can't play differently. I can't pretend.
Yeah, it gets harder and harder.
I was in sales for so long. And, when I was a kid, like, I was just so isolated. I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't tell them how I felt. And I remember, like, I had, like, done everything I was supposed to do. I had done everything they told me to do. you know. And one day I just woke up, like when I was about 17, and I was just like, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to get the fuck out of here, you know. And I had to like interact with people to just make it at first. And those were the jobs I could get. And I do enjoy people on some level, you know. I enjoy the interactions a bit, especially if I feel like I can like make their day brighter, or I feel like I'm doing like good works or something. I just go out there and I'm just happy, and I try to, you know, change the environment and make it just pleasant, because it's uncomfortable to be here. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
See, I realize my purpose is to tell the truth about this
Yeah.
reality, and that's why I'm here actually.
Yeah,
So
to put out the
that's what I'm
information.
doing. But nobody wants to hear it to begin with.
That's
Yeah.
not true. I think we're building. You know, I think
Yeah,
more and
it's
more
a
people,
small group.
because I noticed, like, if you, like, when you went on Jason Christopher's channel and talked to him for a minute, he has gone, ever since that moment, it has changed him. He's like gone in another
Mm-hmm.
direction.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why they uninvite him from the TED Talk. Remember, Marta? And
That's right.
that's what happened to you too, because they figure out what you know. And with this
Yeah.
information, you can't even fucking die.
Yeah,
If you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah.
And really, like, you know, some of the interviews that were supposed to go on, I had like a sick feeling. I was nervous about it. So then it didn't work out.
Hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was just worried for some reason. I don't know. Let's go with my gut.
You actually, like both of you, Scotty and Marta, you are quite a troopers. I kind of watch you a couple of times in our live streams. It's like,
Yeah.
if you have certain point of view, you just, yeah, that's my point of view, and that's what I'm gonna transmit to everyone.
See, that's why I like you, because there's no bullshit. You're just like, this is the way it is. This is the information I got. You know. Oh well.
It gets
You
hard
know.
to pretend to, you know. I can't even pretend that I'm see. I can't even say content. I can't pretend that any of this is fucking normal anymore. It's just like an impossibility. So I don't know.
I don't know.
What
For me,
else the fuck
because
to do?
I think because I was imprisoned and everything was stripped from me like that. I like it programmed me to be like totally appreciate what I have. You know, just being able to
Yeah.
like spend time with my kids and be with my husband and not be in that fucking place. I don't know. And see, even like my childhood, like I was so thankful to get the fuck out of there and just live my own life and do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
I'm
I
not
kind
gonna.
of like appreciate it. I like it. You know, I'm like glad I'm not confined or tortured at the moment.
That's what kind of prison we're in. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
I'm just working on raising everybody's awareness and vibration so maybe this can stop.
well, raising vibrations is just by spreading knowledge. That's what that
Yeah.
knowledge will set us free. You know, that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah. Look at Scotty. Scotty, are you sleeping?
No, I'm just resting.
He's meditating.
I'm
Yeah,
meditating.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
He's sending bowls of energy to Glenn.
It's so goddamn hot in here.
We'll go inside. Go night night. I'm tired.
It's hot in there too.
Yeah, let's go night night.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. Well, I love you. I love you, Svetlana. You're the best.
You guys the best too.
I love you both.
Amy on your live
All
stream.
right. Bye, Scotty. Love you.
Bye everybody.
Love you.
See you
Night.
tomorrow.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
All right. Bye, y'all. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming in. I sure do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know I'm a little wackadoo sometimes, but you know, I love you guys. I do pray for you every day, and I think about y'all. So let's just, I mean, you just got to keep moving on, you know, even though it's hard and, you know, sometimes things come against us. We have each other and, you know, we're powerful. Just realize, you know, I know you all realize what you are. Love you guys. Y'all have a good night. Bye.